After the flood, Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, went out into the renewed world. From their families, the human race would spread across the earth. Noah returned to the soil. He planted a vineyard, tending young vines beneath a gentler sky. The work was ordinary and hopeful. Earth pressed around each root, branches trained toward the light, fruit gathered in its season. Scripture gives no details about those years, so these moments are a dramatized bridge, not a new event added to the sacred text. The same Noah who had obeyed God through the flood remained a human being marked by weakness. He drank wine from his vineyard, became drunk, and lay uncovered within his tent. We do not show his nakedness. Scripture reveals the loss of dignity without inviting us to turn humiliation into spectacle. Ham saw his father's condition and went outside to tell his brothers. The passage is brief, and interpreters have long discussed the precise character and gravity of his offense. We should not pretend that every detail is settled. The text clearly contrasts his action with the reverence shown by Shem and Japheth. The two brothers took a garment upon their shoulders, walking backward, with their faces turned away. They covered their father. Their restraint protected Noah's dignity when he could not protect it himself. There is a quiet lesson here. Love does not delight in another person's shame. It does not spread humiliation for attention. Charity safeguards the dignity that belongs to every person created in the image of God. When Noah awoke and learned what had happened, he spoke solemn words over the future of his family. Canaan, the son of Ham, was cursed. Shem was blessed in relation to the Lord, and Japheth was promised enlargement and fellowship with Shem. These words are difficult. Scripture names Canaan, not an ethnic group defined by skin color, and the passage must never be used to justify racism, slavery, or contempt for any people. The Catholic faith teaches that all human beings share one origin and equal dignity. Every form of racial discrimination is contrary to God's design. The curse also does not make sin inherited guilt. Each person remains morally responsible before God. Genesis is tracing the broken relationships among peoples who will later appear in the biblical story. It is not creating a hierarchy of races. Noah lived 350 years after the flood. His whole life reached 950 years, and then he died. The ark had carried one family through the waters, but the flood had not removed sin from the human heart. Even in a renewed world, dignity could be wounded, weakness could return, and families could divide. Still, God's covenant remained. Human failure did not erase the rainbow promise. Providence continued to guide the nations toward the next great movement in salvation history. From Noah's sons came peoples, lands, languages, and clans. Yet humanity would soon try to manufacture unity through pride and power. The next story rises on a plain in Shinar, where one city and one tower will reach toward the heavens. Next, the Tower of Babel. Genesis chapters 10 and 11.